Hey, everybody.
Hoo-doo-hoo, everyone.
Welcome to the StabCast.
Yeah, and today is the day that a lot of people have been waiting for, that we have had in the works since July.
Yeah, it's
I
been a
think.
few months now, yeah.
So we came up with this thing called, we didn't come up with it, but we decided, since basically our mascot is Ghostface,
Yes.
right here, on my neck, that we were going to do a horror movie poll with y'all. And a lot of people voted for a lot of usual things. And then there's other people that came out of the woodwork with even movies I don't even know. So, start this off.
Are they ranked, or are we just going through each one and say how many votes they got, or?
They're not ranked. What I'm about to do right here is just name off the ones that just have one.
Okay.
Get them out of the way.
By the way, happy Halloween to folks. This is kind of the end of that. Halloween's gone and passed, but this is our big Halloween extravaganza episode, so we're doing the big poll.
Exactly. This is the Halloween episode that we wanted to bring you guys, but didn't happen. But it's okay. We're here now.
Yeah.
So we first have a movie called Sinjin, probably Japanese. The Longliers by Stephen King. Vivarium. Debbie Does Dallas. Zombieland. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, Zombieland only got one. Unfunded. Cujo. Talk to Me. That was still an injustice right there. The Right. Hostel. The first one. Carrie the Original. The entire Candyman franchise. Frankenstein. A Quiet Place. Ron Turn franchise. Bride of Frankenstein. Pope's Exorcism. The Boy. Teeth. And Krampus. And then Mama only got one vote.
That's a shit movie.
Mithrigan only got one vote. House on Haunted Hill. It Follows. Strangeland. Specifically Scream 4. Urban Legend franchise. Leprechaun in the Hood. And Lights Out all just got one. It breaks my heart to say this. John Carpenter's The Thing only got one.
Jesus.
Creep only got one. Glass House 1. Drive Me to Hell 1. Rosewood Red 1. Don't freak, please.
It's not even a movie.
Crimson Peak. Well, technically it is, because it got released on DVD.
Yeah.
As Above, So Below. Greta I have no idea what that is. Black Velvet. Black Phone. In the Tall Grass. Rob Zombie's Halloween. Sorry, Zombie. The Woman in Black. Sorry, Harry Potter. Hell House. Interview with a Vampire. Queen of the Damned. Gothica. Beetlejuice. Play Misty for Me. Evil Dead Rise. Barbarian. Dr. Sleep. Yeah, Dr. Sleep. Rosemary's Baby. Astral. The Curse of La Llorona. Lost Boys. Misery.
Holy shit. How many things just got one?
A lot.
There's a lot of different ones.
Room 1408. The Babadook. The Fourth Kind, Shutter Island, The Children of the Corn, the original, and I believe that is, that's it. That's all of you guys' individual votes.
That's crazy, because some of those I think should have way more votes, and then other those I don't think should be in anybody's top 10 ever.
I was very surprised when I got messages back that said Vivarium, Debbie Does Dallas. I'm like,
yeah,
what are you? Huh?
1408 was a hot one for me. Some of these are just good movies, but to think of them as somebody's favorite movie is like something else.
Yeah, it makes me question a little bit.
Well, no, but it's cool, and there's some of these are movies I really like. But to think Scream 4 is somebody's favorite all-time horror movie is insane to me. But I mean, good for them.
I mean, I feel the same way with Leprechaun in the Hood. I think Leprechaun Back in the Hood was a much better one.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a meme pick probably. But
you know what?
whoever put Beetlejuice is up their own ass, okay? Fucking.
He asked me, he's not a huge horror guy. He asked me if I would put it on there for him.
I mean, it is horror-ish, I guess.
If you ask nicely,
he'll do it.
I might do it.
Yeah,
Ghostbusters, I said no.
No, it's not a fucking.
I'm sorry. I'm not. No, absolutely not. You're lucky I did Zombieland.
It's weird Megan got one because I mean, or Mithrigan, whatever the fuck it's called, because that's like a newer flick, but it did get a lot of steam, so I can see why that would be their favorite. What else did I see on there that I thought was interesting? Zombieland's more comedy, so that makes sense. It only got Five Nights at Freddy's is another newer one, so that's weird.
Yeah.
But that was a good movie, too.
It was. I'm surprised that a lot, like, Talk to Me, how the hell did that only get one vote?
Yeah, well, Talk to Me and The Black Phone are both, like, that's somebody that just saw the new horror movies. They're like, oh, this one. But Unfriended is one. You know how much I love that fucking movie. And I think that's somebody's favorite. Makes me fucking warm inside. Because that's one of my top.
But it's only one person's favorite.
I don't give a fuck. It's a great movie, and I agree with that one person. Hell of a person.
So whoever did
Unfriended,
Daniel is now your best friend. Just so you know.
You're the tits. I approve of you.
But like A Quiet Place only got one. Like it's just,
yeah, that's weird.
It's weird. I mean, I love you guys. We both love you guys, but it's just yeah. All right, so now we're going to do number twos. This one can just get out of here because there's no number twos on here. Oh, wait, no. This one has one number two, which is Psycho.
That's crazy. 2 votes for Psycho.
2 votes for Psycho. Come on now. Devil's Rejects. Okay. They. I don't know if you do you remember They by Wes Craven?
Yeah.
Okay. Here. Surprisingly, you guys did really good and didn't do that many 2s. Jeepers Creepers, Hereditary. Come on. The Cabin in the Woods, House of Wax. That I understand.
I fucking love that movie.
I know you do.
Even though when we watched it recently, though, it didn't age as well as I thought it would.
Not at all.
It's kind of fucking slow.
The Others.
Okay.
This Human Centipede franchise.
It has its fans.
The Scary Movie franchise. The Puppet Master franchise. The Last Exorcism of Emily Rose. I know what you did last summer, 28 Days Later. I think I missed this one.
The Strangers only got one?
Yeah. I think I missed this one when I was talking about stuff. All right, so you missed the page, guys. I apologize. I'm so sorry, but I missed the page. So I got to do this real quick. The OG Chainlink had 1. The Straight Race had 1. G1, which is The Grudge in Japan, that had 1. The Grudge in the USA had 1. Victoria, which is, I'm sorry, not Victoria. Veronica, which is a Spanish piece, is 1. Dob is spelled Dabbe. That's got 1. Dead Silence has 1. That should be a sin. Jason Takes Manhattan.
Let's fucking go, baby.
Is 1. A Haunted House is 1. Intruder, which you actually introduced me to, is 1. The remake of the Dawn of the Dead has 1.
That's a great fucking zombie movie.
He's about to break, guys. Silence of the Lambs, Wishing Star or Stare. The Night of the Living Dead, the original, Twilight Zone, The Strangers, Sleepy Hollow, and Monster House. I let it go just for you.
That's fucking awesome.
Just for you.
That's a great pick.
Incident in a Ghost Land, Hills Have Eyes, and Pumpkinhead. And I'm pretty sure we just did all the
Yeah.
ones. So where were we here?
What was it? Something was intriguing to me on the. What had my fucking? Oh, Silence of the Lambs.
Yeah.
Not even as a horror movie, but it's just one of the best movies of all time. That's a great fuck. It's one of those that even though there's a lot of horror themes and it's kind of a creepy movie, I don't really put it in that category. I just see it as like the best drama movie ever.
Yeah.
I love fucking Silence of the Lambs. That is one you can always go back and watch, and it's a great fucking movie.
It's a really good film.
Just
honestly.
great acting. Anthony Hopkins, of course, but everybody else just fucking kills it too.
Yeah.
Wild Bill. It's just a great movie.
It puts a lotion on its skin.
It's a crazy character.
It really is. So for 2 votes, we have The Birds, Strangers, Scary Movie Franchise, Mirrors. I think I already said that last. We're not gonna screw with that one and name one. The original Frankenstein of 1932, which I was really surprised about that one. Good job, guys.
There you go. That's all the 2s?
Yeah.
You didn't miss another
Might
page,
be.
did you?
No, it looks like it might be all the 2s, my dude.
All right.
Yeah, that's all the 2s. You guys didn't really like too much. Oh, wait. Yeah, I already said Cobweb. Yep, that was all the 2s.
That's all the 2s.
That's all the 2s. So now we are going on to the 3s.
The Shining.
The Shining. What do you think about that, Daniel? Do you agree with that?
I mean that it's somebody's favorite movie. I think it. Yeah, I don't blame them. It's a great
but do
movie.
you agree with the fact that I only got 3 votes?
No, I don't. No, of course not. But like, if we were ranking these, I'd have a lot more to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I like The Shining's a generational, just great movie. It's an old movie that you can watch. Like everything I said about Silence of the Lambs is tenfold for fucking The Shining. It's a great Jack Nicholson performance. So I don't blame anybody for thinking that's their favorite movie at all. That's a great movie.
It is. It's a really good movie, and I'm happy that 3 people actually really enjoyed it, because there's a lot of people that didn't enjoy it and that didn't get it. So
It's a pretty acclaimed flick, though.
it is.
It got its flowers.
The only one that really hated it was Stephen King. Poltergeist got 3. Evil Dead trilogy. Wait, no, that got 4. Okay, you guys didn't do a lot of 3s. Where's the 3s?
It makes sense, though. I mean, the big ones are gonna have like 7, 8 foot. Like I'm sure.
Big ones have like 20.
So there you go.
Yeah.
So
Alright, we're just gonna put this one aside. Y'all have already seen this one. This one is all the ones with number 1. So we're just gonna get rid of that. Oh, here we go. Number 3, Wrong Turn franchise.
I got 3 votes.
I got 3 votes, along with Alien franchise and the movie Mirrors. And
I mean, Alien's fucking good, and that's got a lot of good movies in that.
oh,
franchise.
and it, not the original, but the Bill Skarsgård version,
Okay.
gets 2 points in total. 1 for chapter 2 and 1 for chapter 1.
So there you go.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Okay. So now we have 4. Daniel, what do you think?
Final Destination franchise. That's a good one.
You happy?
Yeah.
Freddy versus Jason.
There you go. I can't believe Jason Takes Manhattan got a fucking vote. That's a shitty movie. Even though I love Jason's my boy, and I love that movie, but I can't believe it's somebody's favorite. But Final Destination, yeah, I mean, that franchise fucking...
Amazing.
It's one of the better ones.
The Terrifier franchise, of course.
Yeah, it's new. It's hot.
Yeah, it is. Because we're on the ones that have 4 now, guys.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Trilogy has 4.
The OG one.
Yes. Sinister Duo, because they didn't have a 3rd one. It got a total of 4.
All right.
Poltergeist, the original 3.
Well, the remake
course.
blew.
Yeah, I didn't even watch the remake.
I saw it in theaters. It sucked.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright, so we are done with 3. So we have the 3 tier that is done. So now we have the 4th tier.
You just did the 4th.
Oh, I did just do the 4th tier. I can't count. I'm sorry. So now we're going to do the 5th tier. So we're going to do the really big one. House of 1,000 Corpses. They made 5. Pet Cemetery made 5.
Pet Cemetery. Wow. It's a classic.
It is. Yeah, you guys didn't really have a lot down for 5. So, yeah, that was 5.
Well, I mean, it's just me. That's the people that chose,
Yeah, it means
those
that 5
movies.
people
5 people
those
chose them.
movies.
So
Yeah. So 6 of you, beautiful people, liked the movies as followed. If I can see any of that.
I saw
6.
6 earlier. Annabelle got 5.
Yeah, Insidious got 6. That's what it was. But Annabelle, I did fuck up. Annabelle got 5. But Freddy House of 1,000 Corpses and the Insidious got 6. And then
House of 1,000 Corpses got 6 votes. That's insane.
I know.
I mean, I'm a Rob Zombie fan myself, but Jesus.
I just think it's funny that his other one he did didn't get as many. All right,
Got
so
1.
we're gonna go to 6 and above now. Okay. So Hellraiser franchise got a very impressive 8 people. Very impressive.
That's solid for Hellraiser.
Yeah, very impressive for Hellraiser. Okay. Then we had
Nothing on that side.
nothing on that. Nothing on that. All right. Okay, here we go. The original It got 12 votes.
Jeez.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre franchise ended up with 14 votes.
That makes sense.
The Ring got 7. Smile, the first one, got 7.
That's insane. Smile's an alright movie, but get the fuck out of here with that. I actually disagree on that one. That is not one of the... Yeah, it's not one of the best horror, but get the fuck out of here. I mean, Smile's like a fun time. I heard the second one's really good.
I mean, he did have to keep hitting me to wake me up.
Yeah, it's not fucking... That's not a generational horror movie. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Talk to Me's better than that. Got 1 vote.
Then we have the Saw franchise with a whopping 16.
Yeah, that's the torture porn fans.
Nightmare on Elm Street got a total of
19.
19.
Well,
And now we're moving on. Hold on.
We got the
Do we have
big
any
hitters?
big ones here? Nope, we did this one. All right, now we have the big hitters. We have the big list
The big
right
list.
here. The big list.
The top tier.
So, Scream had 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and 40. Yes!
40 motherfuckers love Scream.
Friday the 13th got 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, 23. Good job. The Child's Play franchise, which I've only included, like the main franchise. That's why I said Child's Play and not Chucky.
Yeah.
So they came in with a whopping 10 votes. So good for them. The Exorcist,
Pretty good.
of course, got 13. Could have gotten a little higher, but it's okay.
Yeah.
The Conjuring franchise got 5, 10, 15, 20, and 23. That's impressive.
That's fucking insane.
That's impressive.
Especially because the Annabelle shit got its own. So, like, the Conjuring out of... Yeah, that's crazy.
It's impressive. And then the Halloween franchise, which I'm not sure if this is going to be our winner or not. I'm pretty sure Scream kicked its ass, but let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28.
That's second place.
It's in second place. So Scream franchise, you won.
I mean, yeah, with the StabCast, it makes sense the fan base would be more into Scream. But Halloween, I mean, those are the top two that fucking we love that made us get into the shit. Even though our palates have evolved since and we like different stuff. Scream and Halloween is something that you and me can always go back to, put on any one of the movies from any of the franchises and have a good time.
Exactly. I mean, and I agree with a lot of the things on this list that are popular and everything. Like, I mean, the Insidious franchise, I think that's taken a little too far, but you like what you like.
They're fun movies.
But for everyone that loves Nightmare on Elm Street, I do have an announcement for y'all. Y'all know about the Pooniverse with Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2, the upcoming Bambi movie, the upcoming Peter Pan movie.
The Pooniverse.
But now we are getting a Pinocchio one.
Sounds like a fucking
And
porn
guess
universe.
who is going to call? Well, guess who's going to play Jiminy Cricket? Robert Englund's.
Oh,
Really did his voice.
that's crazy. I mean, I think he'll do a great job. The Pooniverse is a strange name.
That's what they've called it, though, is the Pooniverse.
That could be a porn universe. The Pooniverse. No, I mean, I mean, good for them. Blood and Honey did well, and it shouldn't have. And Blood and Honey 2 did well, and it probably should. I mean,
I don't know why Blood and Honey got as well of its claim as it did.
I mean, it didn't do terrifying numbers or nothing, but for a low budget.
The second one was really bad.
Yeah, for low budget. I mean, they're fun, but I mean, Jesus Christ. But good for them. Good for them. I'd love to see low budget movie universe get made, so that's great. Yeah, Scream being number one, it makes a lot of sense. That's why a lot of people got into horror. Scream has been especially for my era, for the 2000s kids that kind of grew up. Like I feel like a lot of their introductory and like just friends of mine throughout the years, I've talked to them. And like they'll be like they'll talk about Scream, and that's the one thing they'll bring up. That's the one thing they've seen, even if they're not horror fans. They saw Scream,
Yeah.
because maybe it's not that scary or whatever the fuck, but like they like it. So that and Halloween is just what's interesting to me is that out of all these franchises, Texas Chainsaw Massacre got like 6. And it is one thing that it's like, I feel like that is a franchise and that is a horror movie property that they talk about him with all the slashers guys. They bring up fucking Leatherface. But at the end of the day, I don't feel the popularity from that I do.
I think it's because it's more of an acquired taste, especially all of those movies.
Yeah, they're dark. Yeah.
They get very dark and gritty.
Yeah.
And also they get downright disgusting sometimes.
Yeah.
So not gonna dwell on that. I agree with y'all. I do.
I'm just saying he's had the remakes, he's had all the shit that fucking Jason and Freddy have had, and he's just not in that conversation.
Yeah.
It's the big 3. It's not the big 4. It's fucking Jason, Michael, and Freddy. That's the big 3 of horror movie villains in my eyes.
I don't see Ghostface as a horror movie villain.
I think he is in the Mount Rushmore. I think he's 4 or 5.
Okay.
But he's not. No, because he's not one thing. If it wasn't a bunch of different guys under a mask, yeah. But Ghostface is like a more of an idea than anything. But I do. I mean, and yes, an iconic horror movie villain. But fucking, you can't beat fucking Michael, Jason, and Freddy. That's the top three
Yeah.
in my eyes, and I
I'd
think
agree.
in a lot of people's eyes. But yeah, I thought that was a good list. It was a good poll. It's been months and months of doing this, so it was fun to kind of see what everybody thinks. And I agree with a lot of you, and I may disagree with a couple of you, but that's okay. And that's what's fun about horrors. We all have our favorites, and we all have our and maybe maybe your favorite movie makes somebody go, "What the fuck?" But that's kind of the beauty of it. And that's the cool part. Just to see people have 1408, like a niche movie that got some love, but that's not like known as a classic. And the fact that somebody thinks that's their favorite movie, and I love that movie. It's a great movie. I want to go back and watch it after talking about it right now. So like shit like that's cool that comes from this.
And what's really funny is that we know a place called 1408.
Yeah, it is funny, but it and that's a good John Cusack fucking horror movie. That's a good movie. But a lot of these were like shit I didn't remember. Like oh god, this is a good one. This is and so that's what's cool about getting everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
And
so
we'll do
thank
more
you all
polls.
for answering our questions.
Yeah.
We sure will have more for you on the way.
Oh yeah, there's more polls to be done.
Exactly. Sure. So, and for those of y'all that didn't get their answers in right away and we didn't get your favorite, reach out to us, let us know, and maybe we'll do a review on it.
Yeah, we can sprinkle it in. But you also gave everybody like 4 months, so
sure.
Well, what can you do? Yeah. But you got anything else, man?
I really don't.
All right, I got an idea for next week.
What's your idea?
I want to do a horror movie review. We haven't done that. No, I'm just kidding. But I do. There's a special movie that I want to go back and review that I think does not get the love it deserves. And
Thanksgiving, or are you thankful?
Definitely not the fucking Pilgrim movie. And I think we reviewed Thanksgiving. We haven't reviewed this movie. It's like you're gonna have to go back to episode 3 when we're called the Scary whatever. I Know What You Did Last Summer. It's one of my favorite movies. I want to go back and watch it, talk about it, really dive deep because that's something that me and Mindy really know. So it'll be a little more than just a review, probably more of a retrospective.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think we should talk a little I Know What You Did Last Summer next week.
Okie dokie, I'm here for it, man. I'm okay with it.
Sounds good. A little Jennifer Love Hewitt with the knockers.
I can't believe that girl did not lose her voice.
She was so good.
She screamed so much.
She's a scream queen, baby. She's the shit. Jennifer Love Hewitt. She vajazzles, by the way. She does.
She bejazzles her vagina.
Yeah, she decorates her
hoo-ha.
Her muffin top. Yeah. I think a muffin top.
Okay, we're getting way.
She talks about it publicly, though. It's in her book. She vajazzles.
You bought a book?
No, I didn't read the book. I've heard of it because if it's in the book. But we'll see everybody next week. Have a nice spooky week.
Daniel scarred me, so I'm gonna go think that over.
Give everybody a big old hootie hoo.
Hootie hoo! Oh, hold on. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
I thought we were getting a comment.